David, definitely. And according to the Skamania County Sheriff's Office, they say that dog aggressively charged a deputy Boris Kioroglo. And after he used that taser, he then shot that dog to death with his gun. And you can actually see a sign right here on the owner's property behind me that says, "We miss you, Dodger." That owner today telling me that this deputy has had issues with her dogs for years. But some of the neighbors I spoke with today tell me they haven't had a problem.
Right when he was down on the ground already tased, Boris took his gun out and shot him 3 times.
Leanna Ingalls was just a few minutes away from her Vancouver home on Wednesday when she learned her 9-year-old German Shepherd named Dodger was shot.
And then I seen the message where he said, "Boris shot Dodger." And I think my heart stopped.
Dodger, killed by her neighbor, Skamania County Sheriff's Deputy Boris Kioroglo. According to the sheriff's office, Kioroglo had just returned from work and the dog was circling his patrol car. When he got out the car, the sheriff's office says Dodger aggressively charged him. He tried to use his taser first, which was ineffective, before resorting to his gun. But neighbors, telling a different story, acknowledging the dogs were outside, but that they were friendly.
They ran up to me and they were pretty friendly. Like I stuck my hand out to pet him and one of them sniffed me. He drove by in his squad car looking like he was leaving the neighborhood. And he asked me if they were my dogs. I told him, no, they weren't my dogs. And he goes, oh, okay.
Cody Romano says the deputy turned around in his car and went back home right across from where Ingalls lives.
And he pretty much blocked in the dogs there. And I figured he had it handled. Within 2 minutes after I saw him do that, I heard the dog yelp, and 30 seconds after I heard the dog yelp, I heard 3 gunshots.
Ingalls says witnesses have told her Dodger was not being aggressive and was several feet away from Kioroglo.
I was really going to be pissed because my house is so quiet. He followed me everywhere I went. He was my best friend. He was such a good dog.
She says Kioroglo previously threatened her dogs before and always had a problem with them. However, animal control confirmed Dodger was involved in a bite incident in May of 2024, and last summer they got a report of 2 dogs running and acting aggressive outside.
And I didn't even get to say goodbye to him. That was really hard. He's literally my best friend.
So I don't know why he stopped what he was doing to do what he did. There was no reason for that.
So Ingalls says that she wants that deputy charged and his gun taken away. But according to the Clark County Sheriff's Office, they say that they were not able to identify any eyewitnesses, they were not able to find any video evidence, and no charges are being filed at this time as it's being handled as a civil matter. Now, I called that deputy's phone number this afternoon, and someone who I assume was him picked up the phone, told me not to call that number again, and said his agency has already released a statement. David?
All right, lots of questions there in Vancouver. Celine Stevens tonight. Thanks, Celine.